want to pick your brain a little bit because I'm curious if there's anything that Folks Finance is working on that hasn't been made too public yet, or maybe has just recently been made public, that you want to bring to the attention of the audience, because Folks Finance does kind of seem to be constantly pumping out different innovation here and there, as we've talked about throughout this episode. But I'm curious, what's next for Folks Finance? Like, where does it go from here throughout the next bull market?
Yeah, we have made this slightly public, but I can detail a bit on top of it. So we're using a wormhole and ChainLink to build ChainLink CCIP, is the cross-chain messaging layer of CCIP, of ChainLink, that to build a new lending that is going to be cross-chain native. So what does it mean, cross-chain, compared to the standard multi-chain, for those who are not aware? So multi-chain, basically, let's take, for example, Aave. It means mirroring your protocol, and it's hugely used in the EVM space because you can just copy and paste, so fork your code in different chain. So it's basically having the same protocol, but twin in every chain that you are going to integrating. And that's very inefficient because, first of all, the liquidity is being fragmented. Like, you cannot connect the liquidity which is on a lending market on Ethereum and one that is on Avalanche. They can be connected, but you need all the bridging process. So if you have a loan on Ethereum, you have to close it, bridge the asset, and open it on Avalanche. Of course, this is not smooth. And another main project, the main problem. Okay, we said the liquidity, but also we said that we need to bridge it. So it's the user experience. The bridging part, it's not something that will help DeFi to scale towards being easy to use. So if by using messaging layer, you can create apps that are built on multiple chains, but they are interoperable in each other for without even knowing it. So basically, how Folks is going to work in the next version is that we will have multiple chains supported, but the liquidity that is on the different chain can be accessed from any site. So the liquidity is concentrated compared to fragmented liquidity. And as well, the way of managing the assets and the operation will be abstracted from the chain that you are using. So will be on an account level. So you have one account that manages multiple addresses on different chains, and you are being to operate on a protocol without worrying about which chain you are using, without worrying where those assets are coming from. All of the technology part of the network selection, the gas fees, as much as possible, is going to be abstracted. So the end users need just to connect with their most favorite wallet, use the assets they want, perform the operation they want. That's it. No need to worry about gas fees, and no need to worry about where the assets are coming from. I don't need to bridge. Everything is being done smoothly on the back end, and the end user don't see it.
Well, that sounds pretty huge, honestly. That's really exciting. Is there any, of course, this is more than likely a big project, but what would you think your timeline would be for something to that extent?
So we already started the audit. We are going to have testnet in Q1 and mainnet in Q2.
Wow, that's awesome. That is great to hear. That's great to hear. So I guess
we need to think I want to expand. So
sure,
this
please.
part will apply on the lending protocol, of course. So it is called hub and spoke model. So we have a hub, which is like, let's say, the brain of the protocol.
Right.
And then the spokes are all those chains where you can connect and talk to the hub without bridging. And so we will do similarly as we did on Algorand, right? We built the lending, and then we had done new features that can be interoperable with the lending or not. So imagine liquid staking, the algo, and the leverage liquid governance, right? We will do the same on the new version. So we'll be a cross-chain DeFi hub for nature. We also already strengthened a partnership with one of the major cross-chain DEXs, Swap. So it's a cross-chain aggregator of DEXs, which basically allow you to swap any asset on any chain. and that's very beautiful, because I believe that is like bringing the utility and the ease of use of a centralized exchange, but all with smart contracts. So I'm really bullish on that, because if DeFi didn't pick much users so far, it is also because it's difficult to use.
Right.
Because we all understand the value of it, right? It's not that difficult to see that Mayor Exchanger failed over time and a lot of people lost their money. With DeFi, everything is transparent, but it is very difficult to use, and we are not going to get the mass adoption if we keep DeFi difficult.
You just watched a clip from my conversation with Benedetto Biondi, the CEO of Folks Finance. If you enjoyed this clip, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. And then check out the video description down below for a link to the entire episode. You definitely don't want to miss it. We talk about a whole lot of crypto news, including what Folks Finance has in store, way more than just this clip covers, so be sure to check out the video description for a link to that, as well as a link to my Substack, where you can get weekly crypto news and weekly Algorand news for free, as well as a weekly lesson plan on how you can traverse the crypto markets with a technical analysis overview. Lesson 1 is up already, where we teach you everything you need to know on how to read the candlestick charts. This is for a fee, so definitely check that out. The news is for free, so check out the Substack. You'll enjoy all the content there. Find us on Rumble as well, links in the description. And my friends, hopefully we will catch you in the next episode. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen.